Hi everyone. In a video we did recently, I showed you how to do a couple of very simple knots, a reef knot and a clove hitch. And I said to you that once we'd mastered those knots, there were a lot of projects that we could do that were really, really fun. So today I wanted to show you how to make a little basket. I've got an acorn in this one. It's very cute, isn't it? And I've got a slightly bigger one here, which has got a handle. And this one fits a chocolate egg. How about that? Okay, so I'm going to show you today how you could weave your own little egg basket or nest. Okay, we're going to use pipe cleaners and some wool today. And I think once we've got the hang of this, then maybe as we go on we could start to use some natural materials like twigs and sticks for weaving. Okay, so there we go, there's the little basket that we're aiming for today. So we're going to start off with some pipe cleaners. Now I've got short pipe cleaners here because I'm only going to do a tiny basket to show you. When you're weaving, you need to have an odd number of spokes because you need to go over, under, over, under. If you've got an even number, it doesn't work. So I've got two here the same length and I'm going to twist them together in the middle so that I've got a kiss. Then with my fifth one, I'm going to wrap that around the middle. There we go, and do it nice and tightly. So I've got myself a starfish, okay? And that's going to be the base for our basket, okay? So, thinking back, do you remember the clove hitch knot that I showed you? Grandma's spectacles. Remember that one? You need to lay the wool across your lap and make two loops like this and then cross them over. And then you need to slide Grandma's spectacles over two of your spokes, work it right the way down to the middle and then pull it nice and tight. Okay. Now this little extra bit we don't need, so I'm going to cut most of it off. There we go. But this bit you can weave into your basket. So we're starting with this, okay? And we need to go over, under, over, under, over, under. And basically keep doing this, trying to keep it as neat and tidy as possible, because with knots and lashing, quite often the neater it is, the stronger it is. There we go. I probably look a bit cross-eyed now, don't I, trying to do this. Trying to concentrate on weaving whilst talking to the camera. Here we go. Over, under, over, under. Are you getting dizzy yet? I think I'm getting a bit dizzy now. There we go. And can you see? Can you focus on that bit there? There we go. You can see how it's starting to take shape. Over, under, over, under. There we go. Keep spinning. Can you see that? Nice and flat. Over, under, over, under. And this bit that we're doing now is the bottom of your basket. Okay? So if I just zoom through that, once you've got the bottom the size that you want it, all you have to do to get the sides of your basket is push your pipe cleaners up a little bit. There we go. So it looks a bit like a spider laying on its back, doesn't it, with its legs in the air. And you keep doing the over, under. Now, I've only got 5 spokes here because this basket's going to be very, very small. The bigger you are, the more spokes you're going to want, okay, in your skeleton of your basket. I've just done this one here for the chocolate egg, has got 7. Otherwise, when you bring it up and you start weaving, it gets a bit close together. So the bigger your basket, the more spokes you need really to make it work. So here we go, over, under. There we go, and you can see that starting to take shape now. As we come up, it's over, under. You see that? That's it. If you go wrong, like sometimes you will, just unravel it and go back to the bit where you knew where you were going. It's probably a good tip for life, isn't it, as well? If it goes wrong, go back to where you knew it was good and try again. Here we go. Over, under. Now, as this starts to build up, when you get to a point where you think you're finished, so we could have a nice little shallow nest there, I am going to cut my pipe cleaners. There we go. I'm going to tie this off with a little knot. And then, there we go, wherever your pipe cleaners are, just bend them down, either inside or outside. There we go, try and alternate them. And it will keep your basket all together and looking good there. So that one's got to go out, and that one's got to go in. There we go. And if I cut that little bit off there, we've got a nice flat little basket made of pipe cleaners and wool. Okay, so that could be like a little nest there. You could maybe put an acorn in it. I think my other one had an acorn in it, but it seems to have wandered off now. There we go. So have a little go at that. See if you can make yourself a little pipe cleaner and woolen Easter basket or egg basket to maybe give someone a nice chocolate egg soon. Okay, if you get stuck or have any questions, pop me a message and I'll send you some pictures on how to do it. Okay, have a go, enjoy, I'll speak to you soon.